JB.
And I'm Lowso.
And this is Phresh Mental Podcast.
All right, what's good, everybody? This your boy JB.
And I'm Lowso.
And now you are tuned in to Phresh Mental. Okay, so today we're going to speak on age difference in relationships.
Okay.
So what's been going on, what's been hot in the social media world is the fact that Draya Michele, who's 39, started dating Jalen Green, 22-year-old star guard for the Houston Rockets. So everybody's in an uproar about it because she, of course, became pregnant with him. And I guess what I'm asking is the age difference an issue, or is it the fact of who she is and who he is as far as being a $40 million NBA player?
My opinion, I think it's because who she is and who he is. I mean, because in the world today, it's an age difference everywhere.
Absolutely.
Think about it, Gabriel Union, Dwayne Wade. People look over them because they both got money. So, I mean, I think Gabriel Union like 10 years older than Dwayne Wade. Nobody talk about it because they both got money. So now you got this situation. I mean, I don't know the Draya Michele girl, but I mean, they probably just saying, oh, she just found her a little young star that got money, so she gonna use it.
And I think that is something to bring up because that has been an ongoing thing for these young NBA stars now. They get with these Instagram and OnlyFans models.
I mean, but can you blame them?
I mean, the bag is the bag. I mean, I guess if you try to get to the bag. But
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If you was a young NBA star, let's just say you fresh out of college, you got your bag right. This fine Instagram model approach you gonna be like, nah, I can't do that.
Okay, so let me elaborate on that. I would want them to be more careful with it. Okay, so let's just look at it like this. What men probably do at work to this day. So you gotta think about it. Draya Michele is 39 years old, man.
Right.
So with that being said, how many times these guys are young?
Right.
So they was in high school when she was in her, you know what I'm saying, in her, you know, they was in high school, so they were probably looking at them all the time. Like, they probably looking at them on their phones while they in high school,
Right.
like, man, she's so bad. Oh, if I got the opportunity.
And he got the opportunity.
And he got the opportunity.
His bag was right.
So I think when people start trying to make a big deal about the age, I don't think they care until it's a certain person,
Yeah.
until it's certain people. You know, so you can sit there and say, oh man, she 39, he 22. But let's just be real. I mean, we were both young men at one point, still are, but I mean, that was a flex when you got an older female.
I mean, even in high school growing up, like, if you was in high school, if you dated, if you messed around with somebody
You finna tell the
10
boy.
to 15 years
You
older
finna
than
tell
you,
the boy.
you succeeded. You finna go tell the boy, man, I hate this girl that was 10 years older than
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So it go on every day, but it's just a problem now because he got the bag and she just an Instagram model. So they want to put it like, oh, she just got this young boy and she gonna, use him for his money.
Well, but she do got a track record.
Man, we all got a track record.
Okay, so
What you mean?
I was, I like to look at podcasts here and there, and I saw Charleston White speak on that.
It's funny.
As a matter of fact, man, we all listened to it, you know what I'm saying, before the show started.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I agree with Charleston.
The old niggas do it. You don't think the nigga, when the rappers have a tour through the college area, you think they ain't scavenging for the 18, 20-something-year-old kids? Nigga, I done been at a Too Short concert, nigga. I done seen who them nigga reach for at that front row. Who you think at the front row of the rap concert, nigga? 18 to 25. That fresh young cock. So she ain't doing nothing different. I wouldn't give a damn. I'm gonna say, nigga, this is young legal pussy. Nigga, everything out here legal. I wouldn't give a damn what a motherfucker say. Nigga, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, nigga, that's legal Nigga, who wouldn't want a fresh little old young motherfucker fresh off the chopping block? Nigga, didn't they take LeBron James fresh out of high school and draft him to the pros? Say, ain't nothing wrong with a woman that know how to pick suckers. I hope she find another NBA nigga and have her baby and take his money. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman that can find her a sucker. It's a sucker born every day.
I do. I agree with him. I'm gonna tell you why I do, because okay, I'm gonna take the black colleges for example, because I went to one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just use homecoming for example. You getting all these big time rappers, you know, to come to your school. You got this 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old girl front stage at his show. Or you think he's just going back to where he's from without, you know, getting one of them young girls to go to the room? It ain't happening.
Okay.
It ain't happening.
And see, and that's why I say it's more perspective though, because with a young female, let's just say she get with an older guy who like that, a rapper or athlete or whatever. Her friends, her peers are, you know what I'm saying, they either envious or they like, hey, she did that. Yeah, she like that. But it's the older women, it seems like, who hating on the younger females for doing.
That's a fact. But
you know what I'm saying?
I'll do you one better. It's a girl from El Dorado, not gonna say her name. She went to a concert maybe 6 months ago. She put on her Snapchat that she was with a rapper. Do I knock her? No. Cause any woman would do it if they got the chance. But of course they gonna say, oh, she a hoe because she did that. Listen, baby girl, let's just be honest. If you had the chance, you do the same thing that girl did.
And that's what I say. I think it's either envy or it's either envy or the woman old. Yeah, it's envy.
It's
so
envy. You mad because you can't do it. That's all it is.
A little statistic we got. Age different relationships of 3 to 20 years 3 to 20 plus years account for 40% of marriages, and that increases to 66% when you include 2-year age difference. What do you think about that? So it seems like it works. It seems like it works when those age differences come into play versus being closer to age.
I mean, me personally, like the song say, age ain't nothing but a number. Because you could have a 21-year-old that's more her shit than a 50-year-old. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, people take that age shit and run with it because I know 50-year-old women right now still living with their mom. You know what I'm saying? So, it's kind of hit or miss. Like, do you want to take your chance and get with the person your age that's still childish, or do you want to get with a person that's younger than you, that's on her shit and got dreams and goals that, you know, you might help her be, you know, this superwoman at a young age.
And that's the point I'm making. Like, I think it's more of the mindset when you go into the age difference, you know what I'm saying, instead of like, oh, well, she is 21, he 35.
Right.
Man, he wild for that. He wild for that. Listen, how can I put this? It's ways around people move with everything. Of course, when that man was, if he 35, she 21. Of course, when he was 14, she was just born. He couldn't look at. I don't think a person literally just looks at a girl from the. Well, it's sick.
But then the thing, what if? Okay, I'm gonna just use me for example. Okay, what if I'm from Strong, Arkansas?
Yeah.
Okay, so I grew up Strong, Arkansas area. It could be a girl in Little Rock that's 25. Let's just say I'm 40. I didn't see her growing up. I didn't even know she's 25. So I mean, it's just a small time mentality. Like when people be like, "Oh, she wild for messing with that young boy. Oh, he wild for messing with that young girl."
Okay, so when you go back to the athletes and everything, do you see that? Wait, now these older women getting these young athletes is for a purpose. Because like I say, it's constantly happening. You see it happening.
But let's be honest. Who wouldn't get with somebody to get that bag right? That's the ultimate goal.
That's the ultimate goal.
Like people can lie like that ain't the ultimate goal, but nobody out here want to be with a bum. So if Draya Michele see an opportunity to get with this young star, I mean, why not?
So then when they turn around and be like, okay, they had a baby or they get pregnant, and then they like, oh, I don't want him.
She gonna probably put him on child support.
No, that's gonna happen.
And she
That's
gonna
happen.
be sent for life.
I mean, she gonna be sent
that's
for
just
life.
how it's gonna be.
Okay, so with that being said, is there like what age gap is just too much? Like what would be age gap would be too much though? That's what I want to know.
I mean, you really can't say because you got rich millionaires that's like 60 or 70 dating 21-year-old. So you can't tell me that ain't just a woman securing the bag. Because realistically, it's nothing that a 60 or 70-year-old man can do with a 21-year-old. She just securing the bag. She probably know all this man insurance policies. So when he croak over and die, she finna live good. I'm just being honest.
So you think? So is there any love involved in it?
No, not with. My opinion, this is just me personally speaking. I don't think it's real love with like stars or celebrities. I don't think it's real love. Period. I think it's a business with them.
I mean, but I'm talking about a normal person. You said.
Oh, you saying normal?
Now I'm speaking on it like a 25-year-old dating a 60-year-old, whatever. And like, is it a love? Can it be love with that, or you think it's still just the bag?
Everyday life, I got to go with the bag. Cause I mean, I don't feel like a 75-year-old man can please a 21-year-old girl in today's world.
Why not? They got Viagra.
Man.
They got.
Man, I understand that, but man, these young girls, they want to take trips, they want to enjoy life. Only thing that man doing is supporting her financially. At that big of age, now if you was talking like, if you was saying like a 25-year-old woman, a 35-year-old man, then yeah, it might be some love there.
Yeah.
But man, if we talking a big age like 70 or 70-year-old man and a 20-year-old girl, I don't see no love in there. Because they don't got anything in common.
I feel you on that. So you saying it's not a problem, like do you do your thing? And I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. But then also you telling me like, but it ain't no love though. It ain't gonna be.
Nah, because I mean just think about it. What does a 70-year-old man have in common with a 21-year-old woman? Like this man probably in bed at 5 o'clock in the evening. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't even go to the movies. He don't even want to go to the movies. He don't want to go out of town.
I don't want to go to the movies now.
Yeah, you old.
I don't like to do nothing.
I mean, but you an old man. But you just ain't 70. You just an old 35-year-old man.
I don't want to go to the movies.
I
don't want to go to the store. I don't want to go to the shoot.
Me neither. But I mean, sometimes I got to do that, but I don't want to. But I just can't see myself saying that a 70-something-year-old man got something in common with a 21-year-old woman.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Is there a different boundary concerning age gap between men versus women?
Most definitely. Man, if a man talk to a young girl, they trying to crucify him.
Absolutely.
If a woman talk to a young boy or a young man, it's all cool. Matter of fact, go to Louisiana. Only thing they be talking about where my juvie is. That's all you hear in Louisiana.
Yeah.
But let a man tell a girl that, boy, you're going to jail.
You're going to jail.
Yeah. But it's so crazy that women get away with, and I'm not talking about women, but women get away with so much stuff that men don't. Because I see women on social media all the time talking about, trying to find a juvie or whatever. Man, if a dude say some shit like that, boy, they finna nail him to the cross.
They finna nail him to the cross.
Yeah. So it's definitely a difference in a man dating a younger girl versus a woman dating a younger guy. It's a big difference. They make it cool for women to do it though. Nothing happened when a woman dated a younger guy. Nothing is even said about it. And the only reason why people talk about this is because of who it is. If it was just a random couple, nothing to be said about it.
So let me ask you this though. So do you think these young players such as, man, because I done seen a couple of them caught up in it. I mean, you got and all of them just about stars. I mean, you had P.J. Washington, he wasn't a star, you know what I'm saying? But he was a pretty good player.
Right.
You got Zion Williamson, who done had his. You done had Anthony Edwards done been called up and won, and now the latest is Jalen Green. Do you think this is like poor selection, or they're just not using their head? I mean, are they actually falling for these females, or are they falling for the, you know what I'm saying? Is they falling for the three?
I mean,
because what about when the third is gone?
these young cats see a young lady with a nice body, pretty smile. They ain't really caring about the after. They caring about the right now, because they got the money to cover whatever. They ain't like It'll be different. Because we don't got the money to cover.
So they not really.
No. They probably hit that like the worst case scenario. I get a pregnant, she put me on child support. Cool.
So
child support is the worst thing ever for us, me and you.
But
we can't afford it.
So really,
they can't.
So really, on the cool, you feel like, okay, a young athlete, yeah, he get her pregnant or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So now he thinking in his head like, oh well, it's the world, it's the public making it a big deal. To him, he don't. I mean, it is what it is.
Dude probably haven't even thought about that because it's not a big deal to him. Okay, so let's just say she pregnant. Let's just say they actually like each other, get in a relationship, get married, raise their kid. We're not even gonna hear about it no more. Matter of fact, we're not gonna hear about it no more probably next month. It's just what's hot right now.
So I was looking at this video I just saw it this morning, and you had Nick Young and Gilbert Arenas on a podcast talking, and he was talking about when Gilbert Arenas, he was driving from a game, and Gilbert Arenas and Draya Michele was in the back seat doing, you know what I'm saying, you know. Do you think like that's just a testimony to that? These older cats are haters, and like you out there putting that out there, like why, as a man, why are you putting that out there about this woman? You know what I'm saying? When she with him, but at the same time, y'all not no guidance to these young athletes. Do you feel like that's something that we missing as far as young men? Like y'all older guys who have been there, y'all ain't putting us out on game, but then something like this happen, y'all want to get on a podcast or a video, put it on social media talking about a situation that happened between you and her. Is that some, I mean, that seems like some whole shit to me.
Man, me personally, these young cats don't do what they want to do. I mean, it's only so much guidance they gonna listen to. And that's here or there. You know what I'm saying? Like, these young cats got a mind of their own.
Yeah, you right.
Bro, like, you couldn't pay me to mentor some kids now. I'm just being honest, man. These young cats got a mind of their own.
I mean, but
I mean, true enough, I would love for the old heads to come, you know, try to, take our kids back. But at this point in life, I think our kids too far gone. I don't know why, but I just feel like they're too far gone right now.
But but still though, wouldn't that still be violating the GOT code?
I mean, I wouldn't have told.
I'm finna say that's still violating the GOT code. You really talk. Like y'all getting on this camera, talk.
So it was Nick Young and Gilbert Arenas on the podcast.
Yeah, they was actually on video, and you know what I'm saying. He kind of was like he was driving. I don't know if he was driving or whatever, and whoever was driving, however it went, Gilbert Arenas and Draya was in the back, and you know she was performing on his.
I mean, maybe they agreed to talk about that on live. I don't know.
But I don't think, the game is, you don't do that.
No, we say that, but man, when you got a little money behind yourself, a lot of stuff that ain't cool really pass. You ain't noticed that?
A lot of people give it a pass.
Yeah, a lot of people give people money to pay. Why? I don't know. But it's like some people think having money make it real.
Okay. So with that being said, go back to the relationship thing. Is it problematic on the money factor more than the age gap? Is it more about the money than it is about the age when it comes to relationships?
Money. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if it wasn't Jalen Green and it was just a random guy in the streets that got that woman pregnant, we wouldn't even be talking about it right now. Because it happened every day. You can't tell me in Everett, Arkansas, it ain't a 39-year-old here that's got a baby by a 20-something-year-old guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's normal everywhere. It's just, he got a bag and she just Instagram model. So, of course they gonna talk about it. That's what they get paid to do. Talk about celebrities. So, I mean, that's just a story from the room.
I guess that's the life they chose, though.
Exactly.
You know, so, all right, so let's hit on this. Do men date for looks versus women dating for money? It's hard. Now, I don't want you to just think about that from a celebrity standpoint. I want you to think about that from a life standpoint, like from everybody. Do men look more for the looks versus women looking for the money?
I think it's true that men actually go for looks, and I definitely think it's true that women go for money.
Okay, so now first I'll tell you why you say that.
I mean, there's some ugly people in this world, John. They got somebody, and I feel like if they didn't have no money, they wouldn't have the person they got.
But everybody don't have money. There's some ugly people that got some people. Now I ain't saying it in a way like, you know, they don't, you know.
I'll put it to you.
Okay, let's put it like this. Is that dependent on the quality of the woman? Do women, see, we sit there and say women look for money, but do a woman sit there and actually think, according to my confidence in myself, what kind of man do I think I deserve? Women think like that.
But when we say money, like, because a man can have just enough money to pay all your bills, and that's gonna be cool with every woman in the world.
Yeah.
If you take a man that can, you know what I'm saying, pay 100% of the bills and maybe take you to Dallas, especially around here, boy, you take motherfucking Dallas around here, boy, you got it.
I'm saying though, but what if you were 50-50? You know what I'm saying?
You might have to test your luck. You might be on the ass end.
So,
yeah, I'm telling you, in South Arkansas, if you a man, you can look like your wall. If you got a little money to, you know what I'm saying, pay her chick bills and, you know, get her hair and nails done, buy a wig or something, and shoot her to Dallas or Houston, you got it. That's how they want. You got it. I'm telling you, got it.
So you can be
ugly,
but if you got that real bad, you pretty much got access to any kind of
money. You got access to. But what I'm gonna say this: you got access to a woman that need a man. I'm gonna put it like that because our women don't need a man. But you got a woman. I mean, like if you got a nice bag about yourself, and you got, you know what I'm saying, an average woman.
So what you mean a woman that don't need a man?
All women don't need a man, Josh.
Man, I think all women need him.
I mean, that's to each his own, but I mean, all women just don't need us. All women don't need, like, I'm saying money-wise. Like, some women go get the bag themselves. You know
okay, so let's talk about them women that get the bag themselves. So
okay.
You think, from a standpoint of a woman who can get the bag out herself, what do she look for in a man?
Man, she probably wants somebody that's gonna, you know, treat her right, respect her. And even though she got her own bag, you know what I'm saying, she still gonna want to do stuff for her. Because that's just in women, like, yeah, she make her own money, but she still gonna want you to do the small stuff at least. Not saying it got to be you paying all the bills, but I mean, it could be like 60, 40, or 70, 30.
But, I mean, sometimes I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like, it seems like women who got their own bag, they go for the wrong type of guy.
What you mean by the wrong type of guy?
They just go for the wrong type of guys, man. They like bad guys. They like bad guys, man. They like dudes that, I'm gonna tell you, so I be looking on social media, I be looking at all kinds of stuff. And I be seeing like, them like saying stuff like, if if you're not so nice to a woman, then they more attracted to you.
That's true.
But if, the more you tell her how you feel, oh my God, it seems like that's so true, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you.
The more you
man.
tell her how you feel, the more you tell her, oh, I want you somewhere, you this, you that. Man, it seems like they less interested.
Yeah, man, in today's world, if you a simp out here, man, these women don't want you. These women want a hardcore, keep it real. Not so, I ain't gonna say such
Trash talking.
Yeah, they want you to be,
Talking.
they want you to have a little, a backbone about yourself. I mean, don't want nobody that can push over.
I made that mistake
What you do, man?
with a woman.
What you do? You got pushed over?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
She
you had got
just being
used or
too,
something. I just thought maybe you got used or something.
being too nice. Being too nice, man.
I mean,
You can't be too
you
nice.
got to know how to switch it up though. You got to, you got to wine and dine on it, and then you got to, kind of keep in a place too. You got to, you got to know how to do both.
It's a balance.
Yeah,
it's a balance that you got to have. But a lot of women say what they want in life,
They be lying.
and then they actually want to be with the opposite.
Yeah,
like they say what they want.
Yeah, women are liars. Women lie. Women are liars. You got to know that. You got to know that. I mean, men are too, but women lie the most.
Man,
Women lie the most.
you think so?
I know so.
Man,
But I'm gonna put it to you like this: women lie better than men. Like a woman can lie for you for a whole year, you wouldn't even know. Us, we don't know how to lie.
so they lie better than us.
Yeah.
They lie better than us, but we don't know it, so we think they more truthful.
Yeah, a woman can lie to you that you ain't gonna never find out about it. Women know how to, you know what I'm saying? They know how to lie real good.
So why do men get caught so much?
Cause we stupid. We stupid.
Man, I'm gonna say this. I think for men, don't think we stupid. When we first get started, we doing good. Like we gonna keep it airtight.
That's me.
We get complacent. That's what happens. We get complacent.
I'm gonna tell you, this is a true story. Man, when me and my old lady first started talking, I was airtight, John. I'm talking about calls on the dime, telling her she beautiful, all that. Buying her lunch. I'm in the mall in Dallas getting her daughter something. Her daughter didn't even met me yet. I'm getting her daughter. I'm doing everything right.
Trick daddy.
So some, you know what I'm saying, some months went along. I ain't gonna say I stopped, but what I was doing to get her,
We get complacent.
I got complacent. But that's where having a real woman come in, because she didn't get mad. She just pulled me to the side and we talked. She was like, hey, you done kind of start slacking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She told you that.
did she? Yeah.
How did you receive that?
I didn't receive it bad because she didn't tell it to me bad. It's out like,
I think
that's one thing about me. Communication is everything. It didn't come off of us bad, so I just had to look at myself in the mirror like, man, she telling the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you're giving me something good right there, because I mean, I would have took that wrong. It would have been
But see, it all depends on how she say it. Like if a woman comes to you calm, cool, and collected and be like, hey, you slacking as a man, bro, you can't do them but look in the mirror like, man, I'm bullshit.
I'm finna
Now
argue.
it's
I'm
a bit.
finna argue.
Just even if she
And then I'm gonna tell myself I'm bullshit.
you got something to work on.
Yeah,
You got
I'm gonna tell myself I'm bullshit to myself, but I'm arguing with her.
But I mean, I ain't trying to go into a relationship because that ain't what the topic about. But that be a lot of the problem though. Like, we don't want to accept the fact that we being complacent or we bullshit. Like, your significant other should be able to tell you, like, hey, you bullshit. You should be able to take it and be like, hey, I got to step my game back up. Because I'm sure if I go tell her like, hey, man, you been bullshit lately. You need to, get back to the person I met. She wouldn't take it wrong because I wouldn't say it in a way for her to take it wrong.
Okay. All right, Dr. Phil.
Nah.
Okay, so let me ask you this though. So let's just say you're an NBA star.
Ooh.
If you a 22-year-old NBA star that got that contract, you know what I'm saying, you're looking good, feeling good,
Smelling good.
smelling good,
Smoking
and
good.
and a Draya Michele come to you.
I'm doing exactly what Jalen Green did. No ifs, fans, or buts about it. And I guarantee 99% of the world, men, population will do the same.
Oh, I'm putting 2 in.
Hey, man,
Off the rip.
man,
I'm
because
putting 2 in.
and regardless of
You
what
gonna get out? I'm gonna be mad.
regardless of what
Hey,
we
she gonna
say,
get out my money.
regardless of what we say,
That
like
joke is fine.
when we see somebody like that and we already got the bag, we're not even thinking like.
You ain't thinking about the repercussions.
Nah, because we broke right now, we don't think about the repercussions. So why we think about it? We got a $40 million contract.
No, you ain't gonna.
You ain't
think
thinking
about
You're not thinking about it. So
Oh, you think-
if you a man right now watching this and you say you think about that, you're lying.
And you know she
You
smells
lying.
good.
Because
You know she smells
like
good.
you said, the average man get on Instagram every day.
And you
and
look at
Drew on Instagram model.
Yeah.
And we broke. We know we're not gonna get it.
Yeah.
So you telling me if my bag right, and this woman approach me, I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm finna go to the room. I got a game tomorrow. No, you're not.
No, you ain't.
Nah.
Man, we ain't.
Nah, fuck that game. That's why they don't be in the parlay.
So, as far as dating, age gaps, overall, what would be your advice to somebody who chooses to go that route?
I mean, if that person making you happy and handling their business, I don't think the age gap should, really play a big factor in it. Because I mean, I done saw successful relationships from a 10-year age gap, 5-year age gap. So I mean, like I said, age ain't nothing but a number. So.
And and just to hit on that, man, like I said, it don't matter age, race, sex, all of that.
People gonna talk regardless.
People gonna talk regardless, but you gotta be with the person who makes you happy, who can relate to you, who can help you get up every day, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what the culture is missing, you know what I'm saying? We're missing empathy for people who find happiness, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of backwards, but
I mean, because you scared to find happiness because you worried about what the next person gonna say about your relationship. So, I mean, you got people out here that deep down they wanna be with this person, but it's like, man, I don't wanna get, because everybody can't take being talked about. Some people, afraid of, being the topic of discussion.
absolutely.
You know where I stand with the head. But everybody ain't built like it. It ain't nothing hard about it. It's just some people just don't like. Some people like being in the cut. You know what I'm saying? So some people like being low key. So they prefer to just be by themselves versus be the topic of discussion around town.
Okay, but can you actually be happy like that though? Will you ever find happiness? Because
Talk about if you're the topic of discussion.
No, I'm saying if you want to be
for
low
sure.
key and just not be with nobody.
I mean, you can, but it's gonna be like, it's gonna be hard for you to find that person versus you can have this person right in your face, but you think to yourself like, man, I can't really be with them because if I pop out with them, it's gonna be an uproar. You can't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Like if that person is 7 years younger than you, making you happy, hey, be with them. Take it with a grain of salt and be with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about it because if you're in a relationship, you're not worried about what the next person's saying anyway.
Absolutely.
Because if I was worried about what the next person saying, I wouldn't be with the person who I'm with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop worrying about what the next person's saying because they shit stink just like yours.
Yeah.
I mean, be with who make you happy.
Be with who make you happy. And most of the time, they talking about it because either they jealous
Or they want
or they don't have the confidence
Yeah.
to do it, to be in that situation. So we about to get ready to go and wrap this thing up. So before we get up out of here today, you know what I'm saying? I hope everybody got something out this podcast. Once again, we appreciate everybody who's been supporting us, asking us when we were gonna be out here. We're gonna be more consistent with y'all. Let me take the time to shout out our sponsors. Of course, Code 870 Sportswear, Sophisticated Hair, and Prime Liquor. You got anything hit on?
We gonna have on May 10th, we're gonna have a ribbon cut at Sophisticated Studios. Everyone is invited. It's gonna be all white. And May 11th, We're gonna have a grand opening party at the conference center. It's gonna be all black. We hope to see y'all there. That is one of our sponsors. So, y'all pull up and enjoy yourself. We're gonna have food. We're gonna have, live DJ. Josh gonna be on the scene clean,
Oh, absolutely, man.
He gonna come.
And once again, man, make sure you stop by Sophisticated Hair beforehand. Go on and get your hair right, and then you gotta get primed up before Saturday night. So you gotta go to Prime Liquor and get right. You know what I'm saying? It's only fair. You know what I'm saying?
Shopping on Code SMO.
Oh yeah, and if you want to get your body right, you know what I'm saying, connect the passion with whatever your respective sport or anything is, you know what I'm saying, shop code 870, remember, trust the code. And if there's anything else, man, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all tune in, follow the page, and we are still looking for a female host. If you are interested, go to the Instagram, Phresh Mental, or the Facebook, or you can you do messages on YouTube? I don't know. But if not, man, make sure you hit us up and let us know you're interested, and we'll hit you back, man.
But you got to be open-minded, and you can't be camera shy.
Absolutely.
And you got to know a little bit about what you're talking about.
Most definitely, man. If all else, man, keep it fresh. Peace.
Pick it up, Bones.